Hi, today I wanted to talk about the hidden cost of rapid weight loss because it just seems to be so popular right now, especially with these drugs, these prescription drugs like Ozempic. And as you could see from the celebrities that are on it, there's a huge problem that they're having with rapid weight loss, depleting their muscle mass. And when that happens, it's called sarcopenia. It happens naturally as you age, that you're not holding on to muscle mass. But when you take a weight loss drug or you do any really quick weight loss routine, you will lose muscle mass if you're not eating the right amount of protein. It's very hard to get your 35 grams of protein 3 meals a day. So I wanted to talk about easy ways for you to be able to do that. And the protein-rich foods would be your meats, like pasture-raised beef, organic free-range chicken. Please don't be afraid to eat the thigh, because chicken, the fat, that chicken thighs have a lot of nutritional value in them. So don't shy away from that, because fat is not your enemy. Complex carbs are more your enemy. So don't worry about that fat. But you also have cold water fish. That's very important to get into your body. It's very good for your brain and your skin and your health and your well-being to eat fish. Especially things like mackerel, sardines, even anchovies. I put them in my salad. So, like for instance, when I make my dinners, I will have my protein of choice, root vegetables that I'm cooking with it to give me the minerals I need, because you have to have your minerals in your body for proper digestion and energy and for your nerves to function properly. And then I also have my green leafy salad. Arugula is very good for your brain. And remember, your brain tells every organ in your body what to do. It's the central command of all of your nerves in your body. So it really helps with your health and well-being to have a very strong, healthy brain. And nutritionally, you need to support that. So arugula mixed with romaine, of course, are organic. I put radishes in because it naturally cuts through fat. I put in sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds because they're not only do they contribute to protein, but they also have a lot of minerals in them, especially magnesium. And that's very important for your nervous system. Also, I make sure that when we're eating, you have to relax while you're eating or you will not digest your food. So especially if you're on something like Ozempic and you want to really chew your food very well, because you, more than anyone else, needs to extract as much of the nutritional value from your food as possible. So by chewing your food, digestion starts in the mouth. When you chew your food slowly under your tongue, the veins, this vascular system underneath your tongue will pick up what you're eating, send a message to your brain, and then your brain sends a message to your digestive organs to release the proper amount and the right digestive enzymes that you need to be able to break down what you're consuming. So chewing your food slowly is very important. And it's called mindful eating. So you need to be in that relaxed state. You need to have the perfect plate of food in front of you with protein and vegetables and things like fresh herbs added to your salad, because they release their essential oils into your gut. And all of this contributes to gut health. And your gut biome is so crucial for proper weight loss and longevity and beautiful skin. And as a side note, the healthier your gut biome is, the less chance you have of getting rosacea. So just be mindful of that as well. So also, I want you to know that your stomach is as big as your closed fist. So in Ayurvedic medicine, what they teach you is 1/3 food, 1/3 liquid, and then 1/3 air, meaning empty space. Because when you eat, if you stuff that like balloon full of food, the digestive enzymes cannot coat the food properly at all. So that's what leads to bloating and constipation, and all of that leads to large pores, breakouts, sluggish, poor sleep, low energy levels, poor hormonal balance. Your hormones will not be balanced. So remember that as well. Now, I know that when you're on a weight loss drug, you can't possibly eat a lot anyway, because you're just not hungry. But remember that and that's why people are not getting the right amounts of protein in their body. So if you have to be on a drug like Ozempic, you need to snack throughout the day on things like nuts and seeds, like pistachio nuts, for instance. Like make a baggie, take a bag and put in pistachio nuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, any other kind of nut that you're attracted to, as long as they're organic or fresh nuts, not salted, not sugary. That's really important, that they're raw nuts and seeds. And you munch on that. Remember to be mindful and chew it really well, but that'll give you protein throughout the day. Another really good snack for you throughout the day would be cottage cheese. Good is a brand, and it's a really good brand, and it has a high protein content in it. And when you if you like sprinkle, for instance, brewer's yeast over your cottage cheese, even if you're only eating a half a cup, but you're sprinkling the brewer's yeast over, which gives you protein, and you're sprinkling over it sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Remember, black sesame seeds are crucial for your health and beauty. So make sure you get that into the mix as well. And you eat that slowly, mindfully, respectfully. That'll boost your protein during the day, which keeps your energy levels up as well. That's very, very important for you. So if you want to, let's say you don't want to go the way of a drug and you want to lose weight quickly, a protein diet, a diet that is heavy in protein, does not have to be beef. It could be any kind of protein, like your fresh fish. Cold water fish is healthier for you than warm water fish. But try to pick good fish. Try to avoid farm-raised fish if you can. But your fish and your chicken and your nuts and seeds and salmon, but make sure you're not just picking one fish to eat and you're eating that one fish every day, because the larger the fish, the higher the mercury count is. And mercury, when you consume mercury, it's carcinogenic when it's in your system. Carcinogenic means that it helps to create cancer in your body, and we need all the help we can get to avoid cancer. And by the way, when you're eating fish and you are consuming that mercury, remember to put as much cilantro as you can stand in your salads and sprinkled even on top of your yogurt or your cottage cheese, because when you consume especially cilantro, it binds with metal poisoning in your body and you excrete it. So that's very important for you to know. So make sure that when you're on that protein diet, that you're not just eating protein. Don't forget about eggs, by the way. Eggs, they only have, I think, 7 grams of eggs for a large egg. I'm not positive about that. It could depend on the size of the egg, but nevertheless, eggs are important for you as well. But remember that when you're doing that protein diet, you must also consume vegetables too. And non-glycemic vegetables like your lettuces, they they have zero carbs in that. Like I said, your romaine and your arugula. That's really important for you. And don't be afraid of extra virgin olive oil. That's your best friend. You need that lubrication in your body. That's very, very important for you, for your brain, for your hair, for your skin, for your vision, for your eyes. Very important for you to get the right amount of fats in your body, healthy fats. So that's my take on rapid weight loss. Now, as far as exercise goes, you need to do not only light weights every day, do light weights, pick a body part, like lower body one day, upper body the next day, and work out with your weights. Also, resistance training is very important for you to maintain that muscle mass and to elongate your muscles and help oxygenate them. And also, aerobics is still very, very crucial for you. Be mindful of your aerobics though, because it could be hard on your joints. So I like to use a Stairmaster. I have one of the original Stairmasters, the really cool ones, and I will not get rid of that. It's an antique, but it's so good. And also the mini trampoline. When you jog in place on the mini trampoline, your joints are not being injured from that. So when you do, especially when you're on the trampoline, you're draining your lymphatic system. And when your lymphatic system is being drained, and you're being able to eliminate waste properly through your colon and your bladder and through perspiration, then, through your pores, through perspiration, then what happens is your body will get stronger every day. It helps your immune system. Also, it takes the pressure off of your liver, because the function of the liver is to get rid of garbage in your body. Garbage in, garbage out. So make sure you're always mindful about what you're eating. Like, forget processed foods, of course. Never snack on a processed food. It does nothing good for your health, your well-being, your longevity, your looks, your skin, your hair, your nails. It has no nutritional value in it.